Hey there, guys. Chet here. There's a massive debate right now inside the Pipedrive community. Half of the people using the software believe you should dump every single new contact straight into your main sales pipeline. And the other half believe you should use a completely separate hidden inbox just for your new leads. The problem is that both sides of this argument are making critical mistakes that are completely destroying their reporting data. Today, I'm going to end this debate once and for all. I'm going to show you exactly what a lead is and exactly what a deal is, and the exact second you need to convert one into the other. But before we dive into the strategy, I've got a special offer for you. If you check the description below, you'll find a link for an exclusive 30-day free trial of Pipedrive. Now, the standard website only gives you 14 days to test out the software. My link gives you a full month to build your system completely risk-free. And if you decide to keep using it after the trial, the discount will be applied automatically when you sign up through my link. That means you'll be using the same powerful Pipedrive for less than what others pay. I've also linked my totally free Pipedrive Masterclass, which will help you set everything up perfectly. Grab those links and let's get started. We're going to start with the absolute basics. To understand the difference between these two features, you have to understand the psychology of your sales process. When you run a business, right, not everyone who contacts you is actually going to buy your product. A lot of people are just window shopping, and that's fine. Some people don't have the budget. Some people are looking for a completely different service than what you actually provide. This means you have to qualify your prospects. You have to figure out if they're a good fit before you start spending hours of your valuable time trying to sell anything to them. This is exactly why Pipedrive separates leads and deals. When you log into your account, the very first screen that you see is your deals pipeline. This is that beautiful visual board with the vertical columns. This board represents the people who have already been qualified. These are the people who have real money and have a real problem that you can solve. Your deals pipeline is a sacred space. It should only contain active, high quality sales conversations. The leads inbox is located in a completely different tab at the top of your screen. When you click on it, you notice that it does not look like a visual board at all. It looks like a very basic spreadsheet. The leads inbox is your holding pin. It is the waiting room for your business where you put the people who you're still trying to qualify. So let's look at a real world example. Imagine that you just attended a massive trade show. You walked around for 3 days and collected 200 business cards from absolutely random people. You have absolutely no idea if these people actually want to buy anything from you. If you take those 200 names and dump them directly into your beautiful deals pipeline, you'll completely ruin your system. Your board will be so cluttered with garbage that you will not be able to find your real clients. Instead, you'll take those 200 business cards and import them into your leads inbox. Now, you can do this very easily by uploading a simple Excel spreadsheet. Pipedrive will instantly create 200 new lines in your leads inbox. Now your sales team has a clean list of people to start calling. As your team calls through the list, they're trying to answer one simple question: is this person qualified? If they call a prospect and the person says they have no money and no interest, your team simply clicks the archive button. Archiving a lead hides them from the active list, but it keeps their history saved in the background just in case they ever call you back in the future. What happens when your team calls a prospect and the prospect says they actually want a proposal? This is that magical moment. This is when the prospect graduates. Your team clicks the three dots next to the lead and then chooses to convert the deal option. Now, the moment you click that option, the software takes all of their contact information, all of your previous phone notes, and all of your emails and instantly teleports that data over to your deals pipeline. The lead disappears from the waiting room and becomes a living, breathing deal on your visual board. A lot of new users ask me why they cannot just build a separate visual pipeline specifically for their unqualified leads. They say they hate the boring spreadsheet look of the leads inbox. They want to drag and drop their cold leads straight across the board, just like their active deals. And I always tell them, absolutely never do this. If you build a separate pipeline just for cold leads, you will be completely destroying your conversion rate reporting. When you use the proper leads inbox, Pipedrive automatically tracks how many people graduate from the waiting room to the main pipeline. And then at the end of the month, you can pull a report that says, we generated 100 leads this month and 20 of them converted into active deals. That is a 20% conversion rate. This data is incredibly important for your marketing team. It tells them if the advertising campaigns are actually bringing in high quality people. If you just use two different visual pipelines, the software gets confused and that specific conversion report completely breaks. If you really hate the spreadsheet look of the leads inbox, there is a very simple trick to make it more manageable. You can create a custom field specifically for the leads tab. You go into your company settings and create a drop-down menu called lead status. You can add something like, or add options rather, like attempting contact, contact made, and gathering information. You add this new drop down menu directly to the columns of your leads inbox. Now, when your sales team is calling through that massive list of 200 trade show contacts, they can quickly update the status of every single person. They can even filter the entire list to only show the people who they have successfully made contact with. This gives you the organizational power of a pipeline without breaking your critical reporting data. And the final reason that you must understand the Leads inbox is if you plan on using the Lead Booster add-on. Lead Booster is a powerful package, and that includes website chatbots and web forms. When a random person visits your website at 2 in the morning and then talks to your chatbot, you don't want the robot to automatically create a deal on your main board. The person might just be asking a random support question. Instead, the chatbot, well, it's programmed to send all of its captured data directly to the Leads inbox. When your sales team comes into the office the next morning, they open the inbox, review the chat logs, and manually decide if that person deserves to be converted into a real deal. It creates the perfect human checkpoint between your automated marketing and your active sales floor. The golden rule, incredibly simple. The deals pipeline is only for people who are actively moving toward a signature. Everything else belongs in the Leads inbox. When you enforce this strict separation, your pipeline stays perfectly clean. Your sales reps know exactly who to focus their energy on, and your reporting data becomes incredibly accurate. Stop cluttering your visual board with cold names. Start using the holding pen the way it was designed to be used. And if you're ready to clean up your database, click the link in the description right now to claim your extended 30-day free trial of Pipedrive. You can build your leads inbox and import your old spreadsheets today. And make sure you access my completely free training course that's linked below as well so that you can master the entire system from top to bottom. Go organize your pipeline. I'll see you in the next video.